let me make this 100% clear. I don't want to be sober. It just came naturally. And what I mean by that is I do get fucking. There's this artist that I love his fucking song. It hits well, but I just can't think of the fucking. It's like Vivid or something like that. It's not Vivid. Fuck, I'm gonna be right back. The dude's name is V1VD, and the song I'm talking about is Money. And it literally says, drugs aren't the problem, people are the problem. And I literally realized that due to the fact that environmentally, I was doing things just to escape from the situations that I'm in. Even though, like, my biggest problem is you can tell me exactly what's wrong with me, but until I come up to that conclusion, I don't give a fuck. That's 100% when it comes to anybody and everybody, because I've been telling people their fucking problems too, as I get told my problems. I'm like, fuck off. What the hell you telling me this shit for? I don't give a fuck. Just because you see it don't mean I see it. Like, you see it as a problem, but the thing about me is the way that I handle my things, the way I handle my things, like the way you handle your things, the way you handle your things. I've been trying to tell people things like they've been trying to tell me, and I get exactly why they don't listen to me, because I don't fucking listen to them. So at the same time, why the fuck we speaking and wasting the time and energy? So therefore, I don't fucking need to smoke when I'm in Ohio. And I guess community, and that's not always because every community that was in Michigan that was bad for me, but at least my adoptive parents with the fucking lady of the house being so fucking nutty had to be either out the house or on drugs to actually fucking feel anything, or actually feel like not everything's my fucking problem, because nothing is my problem. I can't control anything. I can't control how she feels. Can't control the fact that she's pissed off at her own fucking dogs. Can't control the fact that she's pissed off that she can't control her own financial issues. She'd spend the money, then bitch that she ain't got the money, and she'll spend the money, and bitch she ain't got money, and do that fucking repeatedly. So it's just like, how the fuck am I gonna fix all these issues, all these problems? Because that's how I used to consider myself as the problem solver, until eventually fucking succumbing to my own issues, being put in an asylum for a little bit, having a lot of mental breakdowns. Like, I would say I've went through some psychosis, and even when I try to find the definition of psychosis, I'm just like, well, when they say the story of reality, and I try to find definition of reality, and reality is all perception of dependent on who you are as a person. So it's just like, well, let's just say I'm fucking insane. And the way I feel things is not supposed to be how everybody feels things, but because of the environment that I grew up in, I can literally tell, I shit you not, through text. You ain't even gotta fucking be in person with me. I can tell that shit through text. I can tell you lying, but somewhere inside of me, I always have hope, and I always have a belief system that you're not lying to me. Actions speak louder than words, and maybe you fell asleep. Maybe you forgot to tell me. Maybe. I always give you the benefit of the doubt, even though you could have my blood on the knife, and I'd be like, I could watch you stab me, mate. And maybe it was an accident. Maybe they didn't mean to do it. You know, accidents happen because I have this monster inside of me that always tells me just kill them. That's not fucking healthy, Ethan. So I'm just like, shit. This is never a good time to kill people. But yes, there is. Violence is never the answer, says the child molester, says the pedophile, which is the exact same thing, says the murderer, says the money launderer, says the criminal. Violence is never the answer, says the ones that always use violence to solve all the problems. Now I'm just like, I don't know when to be violent. I really don't. I'd leave you the fuck alone, but why are you standing in front of me? Could you please move? Now, you want to use bashful words against me? Cool. I don't give a fuck. They say poke, but as long as they fucking poke me, it must be a joke. See, I gotta be fine and fucked up in my mind. I'm just trying to figure out, who am I? Another reference towards a different thing. American Dad, if you've ever seen, if you're a fan of it or anything like that, you remember that one episode where Francine gets a day to herself where she's not taking care of the whole entire family? That's literally how I feel being in Ohio. It's just like, who the fuck am I? I don't have my Roger to take me out of... Actually, no. She's more aggressive than Roger. But either way, I don't have Roger to take me on this trip to figure out who the fuck I am individually. But I will say she did give me an idea of the roommate that I'm staying with that I've known for years. I absolutely love and adore her. And I see her as the highest form of, like, respect. Like, I even told her, I'll tell her as many times as I can, that I would drop a lot of people just for her. I absolutely, like, we have a Mary at 30 plan. I don't know if she's really being serious, because, like, I think everybody's joking and all this and all that, but, like, I deeply try my best to care about her, think of her and love her in the way that I know how to love, but, like, I'm fucking weird. People always tell me that, rather they love me or hate me. I'm just like, whatever. Just don't upset me, which is stupidly easy and impossibly hard all at the same time, because in reality, I am pleased by anything and pissed off at everything. It's just like, how could that be? I don't know, I'm fucking insane. Either way, so it's like she said, when you move to Ohio, you should just start writing in the journal, and I'm like fucking 3 days into it, 7, if not 9 pages deep. Like, I will admit the first day wasn't too bad. Like, I'm not saying like writing wise. I just meant like not experience wise. I meant writing wise, as in I only got like a page. I think the second day I got a page and a half, and like these past 2 days, I've just been fucking getting paid. No, fuck, it really hasn't been that long. Because I've been here since the 5th. It's currently the 8th, and I've been journaling since then. I have like, I don't know how many fucking pages. But I did write them all in different colored inks just because the way that my brain works. If I'm looking at all black, I'm not going to want to read the whole entire thing. I've realized that looking at my own poetry books where I'm just like black, 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 black. Fuck! This is boring. Black, pink, red, green, blue. What the fuck are these about? Black, green, red, blue, orange, yellow, brown, red, green, orange, black. I don't know. For some reason, when I make more call for, I'm more willing to actually sit there and read it. So that's why I've done to myself. Like, I'm learning as I'm unlearning, and it's just, I do see a better future in Ohio than I would have ever seen in Michigan, because in Michigan, it's all I had is many distractions. People that will always need help, but will they always help me? Some, yes. Most of them wouldn't even consider me. Some will say, oh, you could always come back. Of course I can. Who doesn't fucking love the hardest worker on the company, in the company, around the company? Rather, if I am part of the company, I am good company. Either freaking way, I don't own a company, so of course they get all the fucking awards when it happens to be the people that do all the pushing, all the cleaning, all the whatever the fuck they want done, but they're the face of the company. I mean that literally and metaphorically, as in, make sure you surround yourself around people that actually give a shit about you and themselves, not just themselves or not just you, because that's my issue, because I would literally sacrifice my life for other people. But you're telling me I have to wake up tomorrow. Fuck. I do so much for others, and others wouldn't think to do for me, but this roommate has made me reevaluate the standard, because like we literally had to fucking argue for the paycheck yesterday. And that shit made me laugh, because I literally told her, like, I really want to just be a part of a community where like we literally fight over who the fuck's paying the bill, and like we argue over like, not necessarily like stupid shit, but like it's stupid, like, so you mad at me because I got you a more expensive present than you got me, but we still got presents that we enjoyed each other. Like, I want it to be like, we petty, but it's not like hateful petty. It's like, damn, motherfucker. I like your car. How you feel about mine? My car cool too? Okay, cool. Damn, bro, where'd you get them shoes? Can I get them too? Ooh, I wonder if they're my size. Shit, you looking fly as fuck. But like, I don't know, growing up in Michigan at least helped me build the character, and I feel like Ohio's gonna make the character live. Or Ohio might develop a new character that ends up thriving better, but like, I don't know. Update. I do have a job orientation on Monday. I've only been here for like I said, from the 5th to today's the 8th. I already got a job. I knew I was marketable. But I'm excited about that. I don't know what I hope about that. I saw the parking lot. It seemed like the pay was well just by looking at the people's cars. The hiring manager absolutely loved and adored me, as most people tend to do when they interview me. He literally hired me on the spot. Just said, when can you start? I'm like, shit, when can you work me? I've been here for 3 freaking days. I need a job. I don't like to freeload, ladies and gentlemen. I'm never the type to feel like freeloading just because I know I could always do something, rather if it's helping clean, rather if it's getting dishes, rather if it's trying to do childcare, rather if it's doing lawn care. Like, I can do stuff, but I came to Ohio with some money. Not a bunch of money, but at least enough money that I've been able to pay for my own foods, even though she won't admit me some of the time. I've given her, well, we're not going to tell everybody what I do all the time. Either flipping way, I have done enough that I feel like I'm not a burden in anybody's life. I'm just in people's lives. I've never been a burden ever since I was a child, because I was never allowed to be a burden. So it's just like, when people say they want to help me, I'm just like, get the fuck away from me. I got this shit. I learned to be independent because the people around me were so dependent on me. It's just like, we can't afford anything. When in reality is, you guys can't afford anything. Ethan can get what the fuck he wants to, because he's a spoiled little brat now, isn't he? Yes, but I used to hate that as a child, but now as an adult, fuck yeah, I'm a spoiled little brat. Now spoil me. I'm fucking kidding. I still don't feel comfortable being spoiled or even being the center of attention, even though people want to pay me so much attention. But it's like, why the fuck are you paying attention to me? You got your own life, you got your own issues, and here I am trying to put my time and energy in other people's lives and issues. It's like, I feel like Francine, and I got the day off, and I don't know what the fuck to do. So I just go to work, because that's all I ever know how to do, work. But will you ever appreciate it? I don't fucking know. But I'll keep working though.